you ever been bothered about what Daniel fast is all about? If that is it, so in this video, I'll be talking about what Daniel fast is all about and what is allowed in Daniel fast. Hi family, my name is Trifle Sarosh, and the next few minutes, like I said, I'll be sharing with you what is Daniel fast. So what is Daniel fast? Daniel fast is a Christian fast that gets its inspiration from the book of Daniel 1 and also chapter 10 also. In the book of Daniel 1, we saw when the king told the chief of staff to unpick some men that can walk in the palace with him, and it was stated that Daniel and his friends were part of the people they unpicked, and Daniel and his friends had ordered the chief of staff not to serve them any food from the palace, that they want to feed only on vegetables and water. Can you imagine? And it was stated that 10 days after, they look healthier and well nourished. When the stipulated time was completed, when the training was completed, the Bible said that the king himself interviewed Daniel and his friends, and it was stated that there was no match for Daniel. He was far superior to all his mates, and it's also stated that they were 10 times better than all the magicians and the enchanters in the country back then. So those were the advantage they had to themselves. We can also see in chapter 10 that Daniel was waiting on the Lord, and he said for 3 or 4 weeks he did not eat anything that was served in the palace. He was majorly feeding on vegetables and water. He said, no pleasant bread touched my mouth, neither the wine touched my mouth. So for 3 4 weeks he was there waiting on the Lord, and on the 21st day of the fast, it was stated that he had an encounter with angels, and all the questions in his heart were answered. All right, so how can I have my Daniel fast? Very, very simple. Daniel fast and the normal fast you used to have has similarities, and they have their differences. Just that in Daniel fast, you will not be feeding on your normal day-to-day food like vegetables. I'm talking of efori roll or no, no. Not even palm oil is allowed in Daniel fast. So what is allowed, what is not allowed in Daniel fast? So what is allowed is all fruit are allowed, vegetables and water only. You can feed on all manner of fruits and vegetables. So what about vegetables am I talking about? Your normal vegetables: carrot, onion, spinach, broccoli. Then root vegetables are allowed, which are carrots, potatoes, yam. They're also allowed. Natural stuffs are allowed, but processed food are not allowed. Fried foods are not allowed. All animal all animal products are not allowed. Meat, fish, even crayfish is not allowed. All sweeteners are not allowed, including your original honey. They're not allowed. So because Daniel said we ate no pleasant things, so nothing like that is allowed. So you feed only on vegetables and fruits. Then you have to drink a lot of water. I recommend you take at least 8 glasses of water a day for people that don't take enough water. You can take more than that, but I think 8 glasses of water is allowed. So how can I have my meal during Daniel fast? You can decide to have 3 meals. You can decide to schedule 3 meals for yourself, around 12, 3 and 7. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes you can decide to skip meal and just have one meal in a day, or it depends on your capacity. Remember, we are fasting and we are not feasting. So you can decide to eat around 12, 3, and the last one can be around 7. Your own can be maybe 9, 3, then 6, or it can be 12, 3 and 6. Any way that you know it can suit you, then you can have your meals. Glory to Jesus. So you are not allowed to have too much. Not that you now have a, but don't worry, a video is coming out and it will show you the portion control you can have during Daniel fast. And I decree over you that every strength needed for the next 21 days, let it rest upon you in the name of Jesus. And as Daniel and his friend, that there was no match in the country for them, I declare after this fast there will be no match for you. You'll be 10 times better than your mate in the name of Jesus. The difference between Daniel fast and the white fast, Daniel fast, sorry, and fruit fast. Daniel fast and fruit fast have a lot of things in common. They have a lot of similarity. But the fact that during Daniel fast, many of us feed more on fruit, the same thing as fruit fast. But Daniel fast allow vegetables. vegetables and root vegetables. But during fruit fast, you can only feed on fruit only. And I will advise beginners, if this is your first time of trying all this fast, all this Daniel fast, fruit fast, I will tell you, if you want to have your fruit fast, I will advise you don't do something less than 7 days, so that it will not affect your system. And consult your doctor or get a counsel if you have any health challenge before you go on all this fast. All right, I believe that these few points of mine has been a huge blessing to you. Now you know the difference between Daniel fast and food fast. I told one of my son in the house, he said you want to have food fast. I said you can start with Daniel fast, and the last 7 days during Daniel fast, you can just dedicate it. Okay, I'm just eating fruit, and guess what? This Daniel fast and fruit fast, beyond the spiritual exercise, cleans your body and heals your body. It has a lot of advantage when it comes to your body. God bless you. Have a nice day. Bye for now.